What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Railroader today. This is episode like 18 or 19. I don't know. But yeah, we are back. We used things and sold the tender for things and we got 12k out of the locomotive and tender because that's what I believe I bought it for. And we also earned enough money to get two new engines. The the C55, so the number is now the new number 12, and then a modded locomotive for the first time, a modded choo-choo, whenever it would load in. This guy, the Southern Flyer number 13, Traincraft and Andrews Western, H59 the Raider. This is a mod by insert person on the screen right now. But yeah, we have already switched out train things. We have the local that stops at Ella and Bryson, and then pulled by the 9. And then we have the long haul freight that stop dropping cars at Alarka Junction and loading and dropping and putting cars in their rightful place for Nantahala and Almond stuff. But anyways, it's 12's time to depart. But yeah, we've done a bit of stuff today. The logs have run, trains have done things, and also I'm questioning about getting a new choo-choo. I think maybe get another big engine. Because here's the thing, we're gonna have Red Marble Grade extremely soon. Because Red Marble Grade, phase 1 of 3, we're gonna only have 2 more phases. Then we need to get Silva, and then we need to get all of the signals and stuff, and then we're done. So I'm thinking about getting some more larger power. Maybe a diesel? I mean, maybe a diesel could actually be good. Like, I might honestly want a diesel. Maybe an RS1325, and probably just an SW1 would be first switcher. But I do think that next locomotive, if we want a big engine, well, we'll see it at the end of the episode. Another big engine wanted is probably an S51. S51 or K66, because both of those are very good engines. But yeah, we'll run 12, and now we'll get 9. 9's just going to run the waypoint, because that's all I can do right now. 2 is here at Stencil. We have all of the Whittier stuff switched out. We're starting very late, and we're starting at 10 a.m. this morning. Because the interchange was so full, I had to do a second section. It had to be served twice. So yeah. Okay, there 12. Now we run 12. Going at full speed. We need speed. We're going far. We're gonna be going extremely far today. So we gotta keep moving. But yeah, this is the second strongest. Oh wait, yes. Second strongest. The Raider is slightly stronger than the C55 by 1,000 something pounds of tractive effort. So, but yeah, that's actually my first time owning a C55 in a save before. This is my first time, I think, in a save. Never ever really bought it, but yeah, I think next. So we're gonna have the C55. We got the Raider. We need large power, because when we get Red Marble Grade, I need some locomotives to do banking. I mean, maybe get the British equivalent of a banker. Maybe get the R48 because it's Big Bertha. Big Bertha 010. We need Big Bertha. Like, come on. It's the Licky Incline, but America and steeper. Prove me wrong. Like, because R48 010 is a Big Bertha, lots of tractive effort, lots of things. It's basically the F71, but a lot cheaper. Unless we can get a good deal on it in the shop. I mean, yeah, unless we can get a really good deal on a locomotive, then yeah. Because yeah, we need big power. Alright, we're approaching the 30, so I'll put a little smidge of independent on. But yeah, we're already gonna have 3 episodes of Railroader Speed Records, because the Raider hit 62 or 63. So, and that's, I think, and also the Raider's a Hudson, by the way, which is why it's an H59. It's a Hudson. So, yeah, the G1. I do kind of want the G1. Oh, we've not even hit the yeah. This train barely under 1,000 tons, and these 5 car. Oh yeah, 4 has already spotted all of the Robinson Gap stuff. 4 has already spotted all of that. And honestly, I think we might need a new engine for Robinson Gap. Honestly, because 4 was struggling to pull all of the coal cars yesterday. Yeah, I mean yesterday in the game, it was struggling to move the cars over the stuff because there's so many cars. Yeah, 8, why did you stop? Oh yeah, because train coming. Yeah, 7 is coming here, and we're not, so I guess 8's just gonna have to stop for a moment. Because there's not a shot it makes it to Almond. 7 is what is normally the log train, but today 7 is running the Nantahala track site cars. That is 7's job today, and it's doing fine. We have a lot of westbound freights. We have like 4 or 5 sections of westbound freight because there's so much that there's no point in bringing it on one train. Honestly, we might need to move trains around. We might need to make the C40. We might need to make the 4 the local job from Whittier to Bryson, or possibly Silva to Bryson. We might need to make that the local job. Two's now the switcher for Whittier. Oh, and 3. We have gotten but the same guy who made the crazy Grandpa Sam's music put me in for him. Put the guy on screen. He has made a thing called Scrapalachia. Basically, you can scrap cars you own for repair parts. And because we got the H59, the Raider, we no longer need the number 3. So unfortunately, number 3 is going to just be eradicated from existence. Number 12 is doing good. We're already to Ella within 8 minutes. We're not doing bad. I think we wanna. Okay, go. The H59 is 13 is waiting on us. We're gonna have the new engines pass each other. This is quite exciting. Go. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I do like the H59, but I do think that when we get big power, I think we might need to swap the H59. It's going to stay on the long haul freight until we can get a Berkshire Santa Fe or an H9. Ooh, should we get an H9? Ooh, should we get a D80? I don't know. I mean, either the H9 or the K66, because K66 is Big Mikado, so that gives it brownie points. But also H9 is the H9, and the H9 is cool, and that's all. Yeah, H9 is a lot more expensive, though. I'd say probably the H9, though. Like, H9 better and more iconic for me. I like it better. Oh yeah, also, I figured out the reason why some of the locomotives, like, why some of the diesels and stuff aren't working. Locomotive stats. It's because you need to turn on the diesels. I don't know what this does, honestly. I don't know what any of this does. I don't remember the screenshot button. I'll need to figure that out. Oh, it's F12. Okay. The one F key I didn't hit. Okay. Yeah, yeah, we do kind of need more people. Because we can't really do any multiplayer stuff now, because of the modded engines. But yeah, we'll get the 9 here, because it's still gotta make its 2 Ella drop-offs, but we're gonna stay on the 12 for now, because 12 is 12, and 12 is the gigantic consolidation. It's the large consolidation, even though there's a larger one. With a lot more. I think we have too many consolidations right now, so I'd say. I mean, the D85 would be cool. It's a 410-0. But also, like, too bad. K66 cooler, so K66. Like, I mean, the H9 is strong. It is stronger than the Berkshire. It is not stronger than the Santa Fe, and the T1 blows all of them out of the water. I mean, but would it be worth it to just buy like a diesel, like get some units, or maybe get an RS1 or a 1325? Because like I don't know. I mean, I don't really want to do diesel power just yet. I want to get steam. I think getting the I think probably K66, K66 or R48, probably R48 actually. R48 has less tender weight behind it, which means it's good for banking, which means it'll be at least somewhat capable of doing banking. Okay, 7. No, 7's still going at speed. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to run the railroad with just me and having the whole railroad. We'll probably end up, and the series will probably only be maybe 20 to 30 episodes. It's gonna definitely at the 20 mark, but I don't know how much it's gonna pass the 20 mark. I think the locomotive. I mean, I think we don't really need any. We honestly don't need any small stuff. We have We have a lot of small stuff. I think we're getting to the big engines now. However, because we're getting to large and even the Atlantic is half the price. Honestly, we need like big engines. We can get another C40 now, but like I don't want a C40. Like I honestly think the R48 or S51. Go 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 go! Come on, 9. Let's get this done one time. One time, all at one time. Let's just go. Come on. Now I put 9 in the yard. We'll just put 9 right here. 12. You keep going at your speed. 12 should be able to master the hill without issues. It's not going to have problems. Train isn't even 1,000 tons. Alright, let's go to 9 again, and let's watch the cars to Ella to make sure that they have brake. This car should be good. If it's not, I can just shift R it in. Honestly, we need more coaches after we get the R48. We're going to take out more loans to get more coaches, because we need the coaches desperately. Or I also want Dillsboro soon, because having the larger interchange. Wait, I think Silver Interchange is larger. I don't know. We need a lot more. We need a lot more things. Honestly, I might honestly invest in a diesel and maybe an SW1 or a G a 44 tonner for Whittier, because even though we have the G16, we might want another engine there, because we have the G16, we have the 2, and we normally will have the 7. However, for the next in-game days, 7 is going to be running the bridge site trains until we can get the R48 hopefully in this episode. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but yeah, honestly, this is gonna be the first time I ever have red marble grade in a save. But I already know it's gonna be bad because it's a steep hill. I've seen the line. Ran the line before, and it's not great. It's 5% one end, but the 5% is a short 5%. The shallower end is a long 3%. The 5% can be manageable if you have all of the speed in the universe. And also, as long as you just have 2 big buffers, but like the T1 is our ultimate locomotive. It's gonna be the ultimate one because it gives us a lot of power. Like the T1 is massive engine. It is a gigantic engine. It's a force to be reckoned with, which is why I want one. Maybe even 2 or 3. Come on. Come on, 12. Let's go. Move. We need to scoot. Scoot train. But yeah, we're gonna need to, I guess we'll Dutch drop the cars at Alarka, or do we need any refuels? We'll get a refuel of water at Alarka Junction as well, so. Yeah, we'll get a refill of water at the water column. But I do think that we're gonna need all of the power for R48. We're gonna get that next, because 010. But yeah, we have most of the big power. The only big power we're really missing is the C46, the P48, and then the G1. But I'm not really counting that. And I guess maybe a C37. I mean, we could get a C37. Put a 10-pound set on. Just put a bunch of brake on the engine. Put a 25 pound set on. Good job, 9. You arrived at the waypoint. Hang on. Alright, nice. Now we reload the tender on water. Then we get that. Then we just drop the cars here, and we then waypoint 11 to go back up, and we might actually waypoint 11 to stop at outside Katran. 8 to Almond. I'm guessing it's not doing great on water. I'm guessing it's in the two. It's barely at 3,000. Honestly, 8 needs a refuel on coal and water, so we might stop it at Alarka. 8 is not equipped with the proper coal and water capacity to run the whole line. It's not equipped with that enough water or coal capacity. Honestly, it's not. Honestly, the Raider is a great loco because it has all of the coal and water capacity. It might be P-48's better. Honestly, it might be better to get a P-48 soon as well. That'll be equipped to run the full length of the line. I mean, the Raider definitely can run the full length of the line. It's got coal for days. It can maybe make a stop at Almond Water Column or something. It's good on water. And then for freight locomotives, for the whole section of the line, the Berkshires and the T1s. But for the hills, F71 because it's But I still, please, Sevs, I'm begging you, give us more Mikados. We need more mics. We need the mics. The mics are cool. The mics, we like the mics. The Mikados are nice. I have a personal like for Mikados, okay? I like the Mikados are nice. I like them. And just so you know, mics, the shortening for Mikados is mics. So that's, P18 doesn't honestly normally have purpose in a map unless you try to make a purpose specifically for it. Oh, come on! Not working. We need to back up. Bang that car. Then we need to get a lot more speed than I'm giving it so far. Since this debacle might take a minute. Throw that there. Put a handbrake on. Give 11 enough time to move. Move. Nice. Alright, now this car needs to roll in. Oh wait. Oh, it's a downhill slope. Crap. Okay, 7 has its cars, and now Red Marble Grade is under construction. Alright, let's move. Come on, we gotta go. We might need to make this episode a two-parter, honestly. We might need to make this one episode and then finish it at the next episode, because honestly, we do not have the time. I need to go do other things. I have other things to do, and I don't have time to just play Railroader all day, as much as I would like to. Railroader is very fun, and I top five on my recommended games list. But but just still, this will never change. When Century of Steam comes out, I will buy that game in a heartbeat. I will buy a copy of Century of Steam because I want to play that game. Century of Steam, one of the best games ever made, going to be probably. So I'm going to buy it, and I will do a Let's Play. I will upload the Let's Play within a week of the game coming out. A week of me knowing the game has come out. So we're stopping at Brooks. So we need to make sure we get to Brooks. Ah! Oh crap, my microphone again. Yeah, my mic stand, there's like a little pin thing that holds my microphone in place, because this microphone was not made for YouTube recording, it was made for podcasts, not for gaming video. It's not a recording mic, it's a podcast mic, which means it's supposed to be really easy removable from its mic stand. So it's just held on by like a pin, and that microphone just fell out of the pin because it's not designed for the purpose I'm using it as, but who cares. Honestly, I like I like having the podcast microphone more than I would like a recording mic, as Z Boys Gaming has told me that it takes him a lot longer to edit his footage because his microphone isn't as consistent with volume as mine is, because podcast microphones, you want makes everything to sound good. And also, I got this at a bargain. I got this at a bin store for $7. It's like one of those. It's like one of those stores where it's like they have a bunch of bins from like stuff that like never was sold and was just given to them, and they sell it for like on the day that everything comes in, it's like $14 per item. Next day, like 10. Next day 7. Next day 4. Next day 3. Next day 1, or next day, and then next thing, it's a store like that, and I was searching for the last thing with with family. We went there once because we were right next door, because we were right there, so we decided to just go to the bin store. We went to the bin store. I find this amazing podcast microphone was like $50 on Amazon when we found it, and I did it for $7. Great deal. Microphone works great. It just has some of its little kinks that I'm still trying to figure out. I do like it though. The microphone is nice. Alright. Well, now we will sit here and wait for for 8 to get here of the express. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. Have a fantastic day. We'll see you all next time, where we run more trains. We do more things with the 12, and we'll finish the westbound. Maybe run that guy right there, and we'll figure it out. This is actually really cinematic. I like this. And we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.